That was a nice win for us against a good basketball team that is hard to guard. Hicks and Maxwell are two guys that know how to score, and their coach puts them in positions where they have a chance to score. In the first half in particular, I thought we did a great job on both of them. So I'm pleased with the win. We had significant contributions off the bench. Angelo Chol in particular, if you gave a star the first half, it had to be him. 4 for 4 from the field, 4 rebounds, and we didn't know whether he was going to be able to play. So we got enough teaching tape to show them the things that we didn't do. Second half, we had, I think, 8 or 9 turnovers that led to easy runouts. You cannot let that happen. They got too many second opportunities in the second half. And yet, when they closed within 12 or 10 or whatever it was, we found a way to make a play, and good teams do that, and get a spurt of our own to push it back up. So, good start. More to come. Big game on Tuesday, but today was a big game. So I'm pleased with our effort and pleased with the result. Anything?
You said Angelo almost didn't play?
Angelo hurt his knee on Wednesday and didn't do anything at all Thursday. That was relatively early in Wednesday's practice. When we talked to the doctors, they did not think, given how he was examined on Wednesday, that he would be able to play. Very tender to the touch. They called it acute tendonitis. We MRI'd it to make sure. And he made significant improvement Thursday, but still were uncertain, and got better on Friday. And he, you know, everybody, doctors and Tom, our trainer, said, let's try him, let's play him. So I think he's no worse for wear. He's a little sore, but he did a really nice job for us.
What do you think of the rotation you had at point guard tonight? Just how that went for you?
I thought the 2 freshmen that played the point did a nice job. We expect a lot from them. We don't view them as freshmen. We view them as important players on our team. Trey's starting for us. Kevin comes in and came in at the 15, 16-minute mark. So both of them did some very good things. Both of them did some things that they have to improve on. Trey does a really nice job of protecting the ball. He doesn't turn the ball over. He makes good decisions with the ball. I think in time, and I don't know when, I'm hoping it's Tuesday, he'll have a bust-out game where he makes every shot he takes, because I've seen him do that in the past also. And Kevin plays. Kevin will just grind away, but he made some really good plays for us offensively especially. And both of them are important pieces to what we're trying to do.
Coach, you could start the 5th-year senior at AQ, and then you'd have a couple freshmen on the bench. How much of an advantage is it to bring a 5th-year senior like AQ off the bench to give you a spark, which you did tonight at a key juncture in that first half, kind of put the game away for you?
I think AQ has done so much for this program since he's been here. He's the biggest cheerleader in the locker room when need be. He is demanding of others on the practice court, and he's accepting of when, where, and how he plays. And you win with that. I love AQ. And he came in tonight and provided just what we hoped and expected him to do. He can play. He can make open shots. He plays intelligently. He can guard, keep you in front of him, and he's fearless. He's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid to fail, not afraid to make a mistake. And it is nice to be able to bring a guy like that you know is going to be reliable and steady, because we've seen it coming off the bench for us.
Coach, you mentioned yesterday how important it would be to keep them off the line. They got them line a lot last year. How happy are you when you look at the stats and they just got there 15 times tonight?
We did what was our, we had our 5 keys of the game. One, defend without fouling. That was the first one. And right underneath that was make more free throws than they take. We made 18, they took 17, I think. They took 15. We made 17, they took 15. And I think we wore, as the game went on, we wore on them. I mean, they shot 79% last year from the free throw line. By, I believe, second in the nation or first in the nation in free throw percentage. And they were 8 for 15 today. So on top of good free throw defense, I thought we wore on them as the game went on. They had 35, 32, and 34. They're 3 guys in terms of minutes. And JJ hit 30, and nobody else had 30 minutes, which is good for us. We'd like to do that if we could all season. And we had 9 guys. 14 minutes was the least number for guys. So we have the luxury to bring people in and rest a guy and not lose a beat quite often when you do that. So I like our team, and they like one another. They got it?
You mentioned Joel earlier. What do you think the Spencer had for 6 blocks in time for him? He seems to be consistent on defense for most of the game.
Who are you talking on?
Spencer,
Skyler does things that don't show up on the scoreboard. 1 for 3 from the field, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, but 6 blocks stand out. They jump out at you. But I think he had 6 more that looked like they might be going in, and he reached up or jumped up, and they missed because of his reach. He's a huge factor for us. 8 rebounds, 3 offensive, very impressive. So Skyler knows his worth, and he knows how much we value what he does. And he's another. He doesn't have to get 10 shots to feel good about himself.